It's time to move to LA. It's time to rock in a band and get on the road and perform and be on a major label. But what I did was I had the opportunity to do instructional programs, meaning like back in the day, instructional videos, then it moved to instructional DVDs. Now it's instructional downloads, free from your local Russian site. And so now what you can do is, I have a dozen DVDs out there. And so, but what I did was, I can explain things simply. I know a lot of big words in music. I mean, I'm not an expert in everything, and I don't ever claim to be, but I'm an expert in one thing. I know music, and I know music theory. And I understand every instrument of the symphony orchestra because I studied it. And I've written symphonic compositions for orchestra. But what I do know is this: I really enjoyed helping people. When I was teaching guitar, I taught a student named Tom. And Tom had what he called speeditis. He couldn't coordinate both hands just to go, I hate when that happens. Just to play something fast, just go, he couldn't do it. And so he wanted to do it, he felt he could play fast, so I coordinated his hands. You know, because your hands have to work together as one. When you see a violinist using a bow really fast, that's the equivalent to alternate picking. When they play this, they learn different techniques, but their hands work together. They're synchronized. Well, Tom couldn't synchronize his hand, and he called it speeditis. So I helped him do it. Well, Tom went on to be in a fairly successful band named Rage Against the Machine. His last name is Tom Morello, and he was my student, and he's also a good friend of mine. And but I've worked with guys like Mark Tremonti from the band Creed and Alter Bridge, and I've gotten a lot of famous guitar players who over the years have studied my videos. For example, if any of you know the band Dragon Force, Herman Lee is a good friend of mine. And Herman told me, he said, I watched your Speed Kills video. He said, I bought all your early solo albums. You know, he does my over-under technique. And so I was very fortunate to do that. And that's one of the things that I loved about being a performer and being in music, just as much as having songs on MTV when MTV played videos and having songs on the radio. I genuinely like to help people. Now, this song is one that I wrote to help people. I thought, you're not stupid. I'm going to write a song that's going to illustrate what I'm going to play. No more talk. Here's the song, No Boundaries. Thank you, I'm warmed up now.